Today we spoke with Allan de Paiva of Aximus Engineering, and Allan really took us through some of the significant issues that we're facing, really the oil and gas sector and engineering and the expertise that they bring to the sector. He really got into some of the labor issues and what he's seeing today at the other end of the pandemic. He also spoke to how they merged with another company, API, and now are able to provide a more comprehensive offering, as well as being able to be more efficient from a financial perspective for clients. And so listen to the following content from Allan and learn what you can. Hi, we're here today with Allan de Paiva, and my name's Rod Anderson. I'm with Sandbox Brand Inspired Marketing, and this is part of our Smile with Sandbox series. Today we're going to speak about Allan and speak with Allan about his business Aximus, and we're going to talk about what it looked like getting through the pandemic and what it's looking like at the other side. Allan, please introduce yourself and Aximus to the viewers.
Yeah, I'm Allan de Paiva, and I'm the COO of Aximus Engineering, Inc. And great to be here with you, Rod, today. Thanks,
Allan. Maybe tell us a little bit about what Aximus does for the market.
Yeah, we're a multidisciplinary engineering firm, and so we'll provide engineering in the way of mechanical, structural, process, and electrical engineering to the oil and gas sector. That's most of our clientele.
Cool. Certainly an interesting sector heading right into the pandemic. Tell us a bit about how did your business, how did your clients, and how did you and your team manage through the pandemic?
It was a bit of a shock. Our business is mainly, we work on capital projects, and so when the pandemic hit, we saw our clients cut back on capital spending dramatically. And we saw our projects drop off quite substantially. So, there were layoffs. We had people working part-time, that sort of thing. So it was tough. It was very tough, even though we still have all the overheads that we still have to pay for while running a business.
As you look at the landscape now, and here we are, end of November 2021, what do you see as the biggest villain that you're up against in growing your business?
Well, personally, I've seen my biggest villain is my contacts in the business have changed quite a bit. And unfortunately, a lot have been laid off. So I'm seeing a new generation enter into the business. So it's reconnecting with that generation, or not connecting with that generation. And so we're all about FaceTime and getting in front of the clients and speaking about what we do best, and understanding their challenges and helping them to solve them. So I still think with the fourth wave now that's just gone through, is this getting in front of clients and having that personal touch has always been the villain here for us.
So as you talk about that, Allan, and you just look at your overall business at Aximus, what did you see as kind of how did you guys get creative? What kind of courage did you guys show in creating solutions to work through the issues that the pandemic brought to your world?
We got more competitive from a financial standpoint for our clients. That was a big one for us. In some ways we were used to how we did projects, and our clients were demanding a little more certainty in the cost of their projects and the schedule and when things got done. So, it was a challenge for us, but I think we rose through it, and we bid more work by 80% than we had done prior to the pandemic hitting. And we were more successful than actually we thought we would be. So, and we learned to be more efficient on our side.
So you're managing growth then, I guess, through this? How did you deal with that and labor issues and all of that going on?
Well, it was it was maintaining the status quo as much as possible. You know, people having asking people to reduce their pay and going through that step. And now that I feel that actually we're through this a little bit, I think we're going to be on the other side where we're going to have to start doing things a bit differently in the way of demand for wages are going to be going up. I'm already starting to see that. And so how we can continue to be more efficient for our clients while meeting the demands of future labor for our business.
If you look at that and you look at where your business is at today with Aximus, would you say you're a better version of Aximus today than you were, say, in 2019? And if so, what does that look like?
Yeah, definitely. So we're definitely a better version. I saw our business space a bit overcrowded. And so within the first quarter of 2020, I looked at potentially merging with other engineering companies because, looking at, how do we get the number of us down and basically sharing this pool of projects and clients and that sort of thing. And by June of this year, we struck a deal with a company called AP Dynamics. And so that worked out really well because we had a certain skill set that they didn't have and vice versa. And so we've come together now. What has it been? Just over 6 months. And we've now collectively worked on 10 to 12 projects together. And with our clientele, we had MSAs, they had MSAs, and we're bringing this clientele together too. So I'm very optimistic about where things are going to go, and having a couple of partners and feeling like I'm not alone in this in some ways.
What does that do? The biggest benefit for customers now?
The one biggest benefit is going to be that we have a deeper pool of people from which to draw from, skill sets that are now in-house versus fake it till you make it. And in a sense, those people are readily available. They have the skills to do the work and do the work efficiently, where, there were skill sets I didn't have in-house that I'd have to go out and contract. And in some ways that actually cost the client more money because we didn't have it in-house. So I feel that we're much more efficient financially that way for our clients, and even schedule-wise, having a larger pool of people from which to draw from.
That's excellent, Allan. Thanks for taking the time today, and hopefully somebody gets a nugget out of this as they work through and battle through at the other end of this pandemic. And we'll wrap it up today. Again, thank you very much, Allan.
Yeah, thank you for your time, Rod. It's good to see you again.